Have you ever felt?
Are you listening?
Okay, so everyone on the reservation calls this the turtle because it's shaped like the turtle, you know, if you look from above. But there's the head, there's the shell, there's legs. Not sure if there's a tail in the back, but it's called the Strong Heart Center, but everyone calls it the turtle. So we're gonna walk in and then we'll be upstairs when we start recording again. So I usually start off with running a mile before my workouts, but I had 8 chicken nuggets before this, so I decided that I did not want to start off with running and that I'll just save running for later. So I'm just doing the rowing machine as a warm-up to get my heart going.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how YouTubers talk while they're like working out at the gym and like make it sound like everything's going real easy for them. But I'm going to apologize for how out of breath I'm going to sound in a second. The rowing machine like really warmed me up. So I did about a mile, but it's in kilometers. I kind of feel like it's a mile or a little under, because I think a mile in kilometers is 1.2 something. But now we're gonna move on to abs. So we're gonna do a little detour because after I was done at the rowing machine, I realized that I forgot my water bottle by the door that I walked in. So I'm just gonna give you a little tour of the gym. So we passed treadmills, stair steppers, and all the other stuff, and the air equipment. And we're just gonna loop around. And I'm gonna talk you through the whole thing because I sounded way too out of breath to keep that freaking audio in. So I'm just gonna redo it now that I'm rewatching this. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the tour. You can see some equipment over there. It's not like a lot, like as in like maybe a YMCA gym, but it's definitely enough to keep yourself active, to keep yourself active. So there's my water bottle. It's so fucking big. It holds 60 ounces of water, and you guys really should bring your water bottles to the gym because it helps a lot, you know. If you have like a water fountain, I feel like a water bottle is better because it would be so annoying to keep getting up while you're working out to go get a drink from the water fountain. And if you don't have a water fountain, it's even more reason to freaking have a water bottle. So there's the mat that I'm going to be doing ab workouts on. So let's get started with that. I'm starting off with crunches. That's what I always do when I do ab day. So I start off with crunches, and I did 50 crunches. So yeah, enjoy watching me do some crunches. So now I'm doing a crunch variation. I don't exactly know, well, I don't even know the exact name for it, but what you do is you bring whatever leg up, and then you take the opposite elbow and you bring that elbow as far up as you can, like get it as close as you can to your knee, because this really helps with activating your abs because of the motion that you're doing. Onto the opposite side, and I do 25 on each side, and then I do a little break, and then I do 25 on each side again. So in all, it's 50 side crunches on each side. The next ab workout we're going to do is sit-ups. It's kind of like a compound movement because it includes your abs and it also includes a little bit of your arms because of the 10-pound weight ball we're using. And I'm going to keep adjusting my headphones because they were sliding off my head during this, so you're going to see that a few times. But I do 20 of these, so I did 10 and then I took like a 5-second break and did 10 more. So the next ab exercise that I'm going to show you guys includes a block. It's really light. I don't know what kind of material it's made out of, but what you're going to do is you're going to take it from your feet and you're going to go up very slowly. And when I mean very slowly, I mean very slow. And then you transfer it to your hands and you go down slowly again with the block in your hands to the ground, back up slowly to your feet and back down. That is one. That is what I count as one. So I do 10 of these. And then after 10, it like really burns my abs after that because you're going so slow. So it really does activate your abs when you do this. And you don't need to use a block for this exercise. You could replace it with a lightweight ball, which could be a soccer ball, and just put that in between your feet and your hands. And it actually works. I used to do that when I would just do at-home workouts. I'd just get my soccer ball and I'd use that at home. So I just want to note that this video is sped up just a little bit, so you guys need to be going just a little bit slower than what I'm going in the video that you're seeing now because it's sped up. So going slow really is the key to this ab workout. This one is called the Russian twist. So what you're doing is you're going to be taking your both of your hands from your left side to your right side and then back. And I count that as one. So what I usually do is 50 in all, but I usually do 25 on each side, take a break, and then do 25 again. So the Russian twists that I'm doing are a little advanced because if you're looking at me doing the Russian twists and you look at my feet, they're a little bit raised off the ground, which makes it a little harder of an ab workout to do. And I'm just taking a second break and I'm going to show you guys the beginner way that you can do it is having your feet on the ground and then doing the Russian twists. So this ab workout is called double crunches. So what you're doing is you start off with your legs extended and your back extended towards the back, and then you bring your back forward and then you bring your legs in at the same time and then you kick out. So that counts as one. And I do about 30 to 40 of these. So this is a plank variation. What you're doing is you're bringing your hips side to side, and I do 10. So what I count as 10 is going from 1 to 1 to 2 to 2, and then I go all the way up to 10. It's a good thing I had my sister record me doing this, because I realized that the next time I do this, I need to have my hips a little bit lower. So I'm just showing you guys the different things that you can use for this next ab workout that I'm going to show you. You can use these things that you can stack up. You can take a few off so it's leveled with your knee, or you can use the bench. What I'm going to use is the bench. So this is a crunch variation. It's a little bit more advanced because what you're doing is elevating your legs while you do the crunch. I do 30 to 50 of these depending on how my ab day is going so far.
Hey, yo, bitch, let's party up.
Now we're moving on to arms, and this is called a tricep dip. What you want is for your legs to be at like a 90-degree angle, so your ankles or your heels are going to be right under your knee, and your arms are going to be maybe a little over shoulder width apart, and then you go down with your body weight and back up. Now this is a bench press machine. Why it looks so extra and snazzy is just because it helps keep the bar balanced while you're doing the exercise. And the weights that I have on it is 20 pounds on each side, and then the bar itself is 45 pounds. So in all, I'm doing 85. So yeah, I do about 30 to 40 of this. I mean 30 to 40 times of like going up. What bench press works out is your pecs, and then it also works out your triceps and a little bit of like the front shoulder part. I don't know what the fuck that's called, but yeah, your front shoulder part. I don't even know what this is called, but it almost feels like a bench press variation. I feel like it works on my triceps, so that's what I like, because I got bingo wings and I'm trying to tone them down. I'm using 20-pound weights for each arm, and usually I do about just 20, but I'm just doing 10 for today. So this next arm exercise is called the bent over tricep extension. The name itself gives you what muscle it works, but it works so good. Like the under of my arms are pretty much sore the next day, which I love because these bingo wings need to vanish. So the weight I use is 90 pounds, and I usually do 40, like I go up to 40 with them. And you might have noticed, but I switch legs, so I'll do 10 on one leg, and then I'll switch to put the other foot forward and do 10 on that side, and I just keep alternating. I don't know why, but that's what I do. So this machine is known as the Tricep Pushdown machine, and the weight I'm using right now is 100 pounds, and I usually go up to 40. Okay, well, we're all finished with today. It was a quick workout. It was about like an hour. But if I came longer, I would have done more arm stuff for you guys. But yeah, we're gonna head to the car now, and I'll continue to talk in there too. So I have like a phone holder in my car. I mentioned that in my previous vlog that I've done. Damn, I look real crusty though. Like my mascara has gone down under my eye. Yep, it does have a tail. Anyway, I was there for a little less than an hour, 50 minutes about, and then my brother texted me. I told him to wait a little bit so I could just finish up arm stuff, and so I did that. I would have been there for like 10 more minutes, which would have made it an hour. So that's what we're gonna do right now, is we're gonna go pick up my brother because he just got back from a track meet. But yeah, I would have done more arm stuff in the video if I had came to the gym 30 minutes earlier, but I didn't. I was just kind of lazy. But that's what I do for the gym, is I kind of wait until an hour and a half or an hour is left till the gym closes, because it's weird, but it like motivates me to get to the gym, because I'm like, oh, there's only X amount of time until it closes. I really need to go. So that's what motivates me to go to the gym 5 days a week. And I try to go, my minimum is like an hour. And I run every day too. I try to run at least 15 minutes a day outside with my dog. But I try to run 6 days a week, but if it's 5 days a week, it's whatever, you know. I've been eating better too. What I mean by eating better is I had this big problem of just overeating in the evening. Like, I'd eat really good for breakfast and lunch, and then once the evening came by, I pretty much just ate everything. And I haven't been doing that for like 2-3 weeks now, and in the past 2 weeks I've lost 2 pounds, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I don't really care about goal weights anymore. I just want my stomach to be less chubby, and I want to tone my bingo arms, because you can't really tell with my t-shirt on, but I do have a little bit of bingo arms. They flab a little, so I want to tone that down. That's what I'm really worried about. I'm not worried about weight at all. Like, I want to see results. That's what I want to see. I want to look in the mirror and I want to be like, dang, my stomach looks slimmer, my arms look toned, because that's what I'm looking for. But I definitely have enough workouts to show you more ab workouts and more arm workouts too, if you guys want that. And I can also do leg workouts or butt workouts, or I could also do back workouts, which kind of corresponds with arm stuff too. But I really hope you guys like this video. I hope you found it informative. I hope you found like a new cool workout movement that you guys can incorporate in your own workouts. And like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you aren't subscribed yet. And thank you guys very much for sticking through this vlog with me. Dang, that car went off the road a little. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos, because I definitely have more videos coming soon. I post like 2-3 times a week, just because, you know. But anyways, have a good weekend, guys, because I probably won't upload this until Saturday. So yeah, see you guys later. Okay, well, I just got done running. I run like a mile, at least a mile when I do run. And I ran about that today. I think it was like 1.2 or something. But I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. The only thing that really makes me sweat is HIIT workouts, high intensity interval training, and running or jogging, and leg workouts. Those are the things that really make me sweat like this. But yeah, I just wanted to include this in the vlog towards the end. But I went running with my dog around the reservation. All the dogs bark at us when we run by. But yeah, I just wanted to include that towards the end, and thank you guys if you're still watching this. But yeah, peace out, guys.